Everybody knows the best Mario Kart is Double Dash, and if you didn't know that, then you know it now. And you're lucky I told you that now, otherwise you might have gone to somebody and said something else, which would have been really embarrassing. What I have here today is Double Dash Extended, an extended version of Mario Kart Double Dash that adds a bunch of new courses and karts. Oh yeah, it's the good stuff. This has always been my favorite Mario Kart, or at least near the top, so it's always fun to get more of it. Now, I've always felt strongly that Mario Kart is primarily a multiplayer game, so it's hard to summarize the feeling of playing this game on my own. So I called in reinforcements. I called in the Admiral. You may remember him from the video on Mario Kart Wii Deluxe, which I put out during the summer marathon. So rest assured, we are in good hands. He is definitely qualified for the job. So please enjoy watching us get Mario Karted for like an hour. Let's give you the full, fresh experience.
Full experience. The M64MKDDEXDENDEDPRESS space START.
Find out what it means to me. Now, why don't you introduce yourself? Do your intro. Do your intro you always do.
I'm here. I am Emerald Dorval, and I'm going to be driving and trying to throw things at you today.
Wonderful. Is that your new intro? It sounds different than usual.
I don't usually do my intro when I'm on your videos.
I guess not, but I guess I just wanted to shake it up.
Okay. Hi, that's Emerald Dorval back here with Mario Kart 60. What is this called?
It's called Mario Kart Double Dash Extended. That's the colloquial name for it. It might have a longer name. These things, they always have such big names. But
back here for the very first time with Mario Kart Double Dash Extended, which is a game I've never played before, know very little about, except for it's Mario Kart Double Dash with extra levels and or something else.
Karts.
Karts.
There's new karts.
There's new karts.
There's new karts
I
in a
just learned something
200cc mode.
That sounds the worst.
Do you want to do it?
Yes.
All right.
I don't believe
we better.
Wait,
no. I'm a Wario.
I am not a Wario.
I love it.
New karts, you say?
Oh yeah. Who else? Who's my other main?
Oh, he's the only one I get.
It's not Donkey Kong.
It's
Bowser.
Imagine we just only picked cars that were in the original game. Oh, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, I ain't got shit. You remember how to play, right?
Double Dash? It's been a very long time.
Alright.
But we'll see.
I'm just hoping my controller stays, like, cooperative, because my controller has been, like, really... It has not been... Like, the cord has been coming loose, and half of that is my fault, because I should just swallow my pride and get, like, an actual PC controller instead of using a PS4 controller. Even though you can use those things with PC games, those cables were not meant to be, like, plugged in at all times. They just fall out, and they do not stay put. And, like, they break so easily. I don't think... I don't own a PS5, but, they really dropped the ball with the cabling deal. I don't know what they're doing. That's how I feel. Nintendo got it a little better.
What is the cable like? Or is it one of those like really rubbery ones that breaks like in 2 seconds?
The PS4?
5.
But I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said they dropped the ball with PS5. Sorry.
I meant to. If I did, I meant to say PS4.
Okay.
I mean, it's just.
I may be just not hearing you right because I'm trying to remember how to play this game and not doing a great job. I did not see that was there. I apologize.
Yeah, it's actually remarkable how different this game feels to play than the other ones.
It's very weighty, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, me too. It's less comical. There's a very, like, when I turn, it feels like whoom.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, that was a crazy thing I just did.
That was a turn. That was a whoom.
That was undeniably a turn.
That whoom, that's the Double Dash whoom. They call it that.
I think there's a decent chance I will not be catching up to you in this race, but I'll take second.
Yeah.
It's not bad for a first. I don't know why I ran right
200cc race.
Yeah.
I wonder, I don't know, I never looked into how the pathing works for the AI in these games, but I do wonder if, like, the new courses mess with it.
Yeah, it might be, because I would be surprised if I won second place on my first race on pure skill.
Right.
Well, it seems very unlikely.
It happens.
Not to me.
Whenever I do a long recording session after eating, which you're not actually supposed to do, something about talking loudly into the microphone kind of jostles the...
It does.
Yeah.
I get that with my nose as well. Oh, I thought that wouldn't happen since they just did something.
Oh, you get the mucus build up, like in the back throat?
Yeah, a bit of that, but also, like, it just... my nose gets a weird, like, it starts to vibrate and then it gets all hot.
Oh.
Because I'm talking so much.
I don't know if that's ever happened to me. But you do Let's Plays, so you're there for like 2.5 hours, maybe 3.
Yeah, sometimes.
5. Like, you do these long-ass sessions. Most of that time for me is spent writing.
Right.
So, that's the difference. Ah, why am I so itchy? I need to shave this mustache. I'm like Wario. I got this. The mustache is too big.
Do you have any idea how we get that double that was just to the left of the start? Right past the starting line, there was like a double item box hanging out like on the other side of a rope. Is it just for show, or do you have any idea?
I don't know. This is a DS course, and I was never. I mean, I played it a lot back in the day because everybody did.
Right.
But I don't know that I was ever particularly good at it.
Let's see. Oh, I'm using all my shells on a cataquack and not you.
I don't see. Oh, there on the boardwalk. I don't know. It might just be a tease, unless there's another one. There's 2 actually.
I've thrown like 6 red shells, and I think they've all hit bananas or other things, and not you. Wow, that was a mess.
Oh
my God! The first shell I threw hit someone.
It hit me.
I know.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Once again, it looks like second place, maybe doable for me. First place, very unlikely.
Yeah.
Unless I get 2 chain jumps right now. 2 chain jumps, here we go.
I think I hated... The thing I disliked the most about Mario Kart Wii is that I was never as good at that one as I was at this one. I mean, I don't know that I could call myself... If this could be considered good gameplay, just imagine how terrible I am at the Wii one.
Yeah.
Which you don't have to, guys, because I actually made a video on a very similar hack to this, and you were actually part of it too.
I was.
It was for Mario Kart Wii, and that had like 300 and change courses. It was ridiculous. I don't know how they did it. It was like of these games.
If we had played them all, we would no longer be with us.
Yeah, it was a long video, and that was the abridged version.
Yes,
we cut out a lot of things. We cut out a lot of really bad jokes that were very offensive and not funny.
Oh yeah, that's true. We were just spewing slurs left and right.
Oh yeah, we're horrible. We're actually the worst.
I've only just gotten out of prison for saying too many slurs. That was the crime they arrested me for.
That didn't actually happen.
No,
by the way, because I know somebody's gonna be like, really?
Really? Did that happen? Are they playing us for a fool right now? No, don't banana me.
You will pay for your insolence!
That's Scott Pilgrim? Did I catch that?
Yeah. You will pay for your insulin! That's the doctor. Yeah.
Well, actually, in first place here, this isn't going to last long. I'm definitely better at Wii, and actually, I'm probably really... This is like the Mario Kart game I'm the least good at, but it is probably my favorite as well.
Yeah.
There's something really satisfying about everything, and I like the melee attacks you can do when you're playing co-op.
I think this is I can picture Nintendo...
I did not realize the red shell could go past you.
Crap. I can definitely... Oh my god! I can definitely picture Nintendo remaking... Oh my... What the hell is this car? This car comes from, like, hell. This is the car from hell. It just keeps running into you. It's like... It just needs to be the first person in the mall. Like, my son needs a Switch!
So we can buy Mario Kart Double Dash for it. But listen, we're not doing that. Yeah. What did you... How did you... What... What happened?
I don't know. Oh my god. Donkey Kong was like
winning by pure luck.
Donkey Kong was 300 steps ahead. Like, he knew I would drive.
Play.
I don't know how he knew that.
Our man
There's no way he could have known.
He's not even in the race, but he's going to win.
Yeah.
I still don't think he's in the race.
Anyway,
that didn't touch me. Don't lie.
Yeah. But as I was saying, I can definitely picture Nintendo remaking this game, especially as, like, they're starting to dip back into the GameCube era. Like, I feel like everyone... I feel like me and everybody like me has been screaming at them, like, nobody cares about NES nostalgia, you've already bled that dry. You're giving the games to us for free. The NES, the GameCube is as old as the NES was when the Virtual Console dropped. And then, like, why don't you do it? And then they made Metroid Prime and Thousand Year Door and re-released Pikmin,
yeah.
And then it's just...
Oh my god!
They actually...
Wait a minute now!
It's like, they actually did it.
My voice has been heard, why did that stop me so short?
It's like, they actually did the thing I wanted them to do. I don't know what to do with myself now. I have to just stop. I can't say shit. Yeah, that was my whole personality for half a decade. yelling at Nintendo, telling them to make Paper Mario and Metroid Prime and re-release Pikmin 1 and 2 and re-release the GameCube games. That was my whole identity for 5 years, and now they've done it. I don't know what I am anymore. I stare in the mirror and I'm just like... It's like just ear ringing. It's... I don't know what I am.
Like the beginning of
I don't know who I am.
Well, I'm gonna secure second pretty handily here, definitely, and not mess it up at the last second.
Yeah. It's like the beginning of John Wick. Yeah.
Thanks for the pity laugh. Like 20 seconds later.
Yeah.
I didn't deserve it, but I...
Yeah. John Wick is good.
My joke wasn't... Oh my god, why did it throw me so far to that side?
Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna drive through the sand. This was an awful idea. Why did I think this was a good idea? Okay.
Oh, you cheeky... Everyone who is...
At least now I can get it.
Oh my god.
Give me a star. That's not star. Why didn't I get the item? What?
I am making a horrible mess of things right now. I'd like to apologize.
Give me anything but... Okay.
No, give me the... Ah, damn it.
I'm in 4th place at least. Okay. Go!
Remember that joke I made about messing everything up at the last second and how that would never... Oh my god, why did it turn that... I'm so confused about everything that's happening to my life.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. It's a confusing game.
I don't like the sound of that. Is that right behind us?
It might be.
Yes, it was.
That's the thing about 2-player. You can't tell if it's like behind me or you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were right beside each other.
That was embarrassing. I just hit myself. Stop hitting yourself. Yeah. Oh, Bowser just punched.
Drifted around every box.
Okay, go. All right.
I meant to throw that behind me. I failed.
Go.
Ah, shucks. I could have had a lead there if I didn't bugger that right at the end. Okay, don't go for the one on the right.
I still miss friggin' Mario Kart 64 where, you know, that one level where you could actually drive to Peach's castle from Mario 64. I spent so much time as a kid trying to get into the castle. You can't.
You're like, well, they must have modeled the inside.
Well, yeah, in this Nintendo 64 game that's somehow running at a decent frame rate.
Award ceremony, here we come. Well, that was a fast award ceremony. Congratulations, Two Bangs. Name entry.
Name entry. No. Where is the end?
First James Bond movie. James Bond and Dr. Bino.
Bino, it's Bino.
Those are the words. Did we get Toadette? The land ship.
Oh, that's cool.
I
don't know what that's from, but...
It's got Animal Crossing wheels.
Okay, it goes 50, 200, then 150. That's not correct.
Wait, you don't have 100?
There's no such thing as 100. They didn't call it Mario Kart 3D. They just gave up trying to come up with, like, funky name. Did that just... What? Oh, God.
No. I only called
that was, like, awful. That was the worst.
The first place placement I get?
That was the worst shit ever.
I looked briefly
at
your screen.
Oh, that would have been so funny. The comic timing of that would have been incredible. Sorry, you looked at my screen and saw a bomb?
No, and I looked back and I was hit by something. So I think the Mario Brothers ahead of me. Pesky plumbers. Threw something
the pesky plumbers!
I don't know why you're throwing this at me as though I'm your greatest enemy right now.
Honestly, I'm just trying to win. What is the lighting? This is cool.
It is cool.
It's weird. It's different.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I want to see more ROM hacks of is Kirby 64 specifically.
Yeah, is that what that building made you think of as well?
Yeah,
exactly what
that is what it made me think of. And it's so far there has been, I want to say 2, but I can only remember 1 ROM hack of that game. And I played that like well over a year ago. And I found it, like, I had to dig for it. It wasn't recommended to me.
Right.
And sometimes those are sometimes that's even more exciting, because when it's something that's recommended to me, it's for, sometimes, I mean, I love pretty much every ROM hack I play, but sometimes it feels more adventurous to, like, find something on my own.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, boy.
Because people are kind of, tempted to recommend to you, oh boy,
H-Doom.
the sort of same kind of things. What? Or H-Doom, yeah. No, why are you faster than me? This is unfair, this is cheating! Are you kidding me? You can't, okay, thank God. What was that? You just gained on me like, oh, I guess we can't check the stats, so maybe your car is much faster than mine, but it looks like you were gaining on me.
I think it is, it has crap acceleration.
Okay.
Where the f***ing gabagoo? Kick your ass. Oh my God! Don't I miss? Oh my God! Why does the sun have eyes?
Don't look at the sun.
God. It should really
That's bad
hurts
for
my
your
eyes.
face to do.
My
I did not swap
eyes have
you, paratrooper.
Oh, that's a green cataquack. I didn't know they came in green. Oh, that's purple. I guess Mario Sunshine, they only come in blue and red.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I honestly, that is, for me, with the exception of the blue coins, the most replayable game, 3D Mario, because like it's the levels are the most interesting.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the blue coins wouldn't be so bad, except some of them just do not make sense. They're like ground pound a palm tree.
You're like, watch this dead squid. It only works if you do it from this angle.
Yeah, and it's like,
yeah, I see.
Who's gonna figure that out?
Yeah, exactly.
If they ever remake that game, like full on, son of a bitch, they should add like an unlockable radar thing.
Yeah, a tracker for them or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least a way to know if they're in the same mission as you, because sometimes you spend all the time and it's like a mission-specific one.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of tedious.
Mm-hmm. There are some things that should be ironed out a little, but the foundation is excellent and the level design is wonderful and it's very atmospheric.
Prime material for a remake.
Mm.
Well, they're in the GameCube era, but that's speaking as a big GameCube fan, so.
Yeah, that's true, right? Is that your favorite console? It's a lot of people. Well,
maybe. I'm not sure.
There's a vocal fan base for the GameCube. That was not reflected in the sales numbers.
Oh my God!
That was not reflected in the sales charts, though.
There's gotta be some signs like "Beware of tight corn turns."
Beware of corn.
Beware of corn.
Shit. Beware of shit. Beware of Mario.
Beware of Mario's crossing Mario's.
Wee!
Oh, this road is crazy small.
I guess Zowie!
Realistically, my favorite console, so to speak, would be PC because there are just a lot of games on PC.
Oh yeah, like Toho, Tao.
Yes, like Tao.
The pronunciation is different every time I bring it up.
It's true, but what I meant was like, and like even stuff like old games get re-released on PC and stuff like there's just a huge selection. But in terms of like a dedicated games console, probably GameCube would do it for me.
Yeah, I mean. But you got Pikmin 1 and 2, Thousand Year Door, you got Double Dash.
Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime 1 and 2. There's 2 Metroid games.
Oh yeah, there's 3 is Wii.
You know what? That generation, looking back, it seems like the one generation where like Nintendo fans were given everything they could have asked for.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Animal
started there.
Yeah, it started.
64 sort of, but
well, only in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool because it has a built-in clock on the cartridge. I assumed you needed somehow I thought you needed to set the time every time, but I think it has, if I remember right, a built-in digital clock on the cartridge, that version of the game. So you don't need to get any special equipment. I assume originally it was a DD game because every slightly odd or ambitious N64 game started out on the DD.
I see.
Which nobody bought. I wonder how different history would have been if the Nintendo 64 was just the 64 DD.
I'm not certain history as a whole would have suffered, but gaming history
might
be a different beast.
I suppose so. Because Nintendo's whole thing with the Wii was, okay, well, we tried things the old-fashioned way with the GameCube. We put out a powerful console, and we stuck to our guns on first parties, but that didn't really do that didn't do what we wanted. I mean, 22.5 million and change or whatever. That's not peanuts. Like, that's twice as much as the Dreamcast. But that's not like the PS2 sold 150 million.
Yeah.
So like,
I was gonna bring up, actually, I don't have a lot of nostalgia for the PS2, but some of my favorite games are on there. Like, there are a bunch of games on that I could replay over and over and over. Metal Gear Solid 3, yeah. Shadow of the Colossus, Katamari Damacy, like classics. Just absolute unparalleled legends on there. Man,
I remember Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time. Even today I am convinced that that is an artistic work of genius.
Pretty crazy game, that.
Yeah.
And on that topic of the era of PS2 and GameCube, there were a number of games on both platforms, like Tales of Symphonia, one of the most loved RPGs ever.
I thought that was a GameCube exclusive somehow.
I don't think so. I think on GameCube you got they have different opening songs. One that's from Colette's perspective and one that's from Lloyd's, and I think GameCube gets Colette and PS2 gets Lloyd's.
Interesting.
So that's the only reason I'm pretty sure that it's on both consoles.
Did the GameCube version have to cut stuff out for the disc size or anything?
Was it maybe 2 discs? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It seems like the kind of thing that would be 2 discs, because on the second half of the game you're in a different place, kind of. Oh my god.
Interesting.
But I'm not sure.
Usually with these big ass games, all that, at least from what I understand, a good percentage of the data is audio files.
Yeah. And there's a lot of full voice acting in that game. It's pretty low quality. It's very compressed, but...
That's why Conker's Bad Fur Day was released right at the end of the N64's lifespan, when it became feasible... I was too late. When it became feasible to put the 64 megabyte cartridges out, which doesn't sound like a lot because it wasn't.
Right.
But it was just enough for Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Gotcha. Where are we, by the way?
3DS place.
Oh, okay.
It said something about Shy Guys, maybe. They had 6 megabytes to spare, which, wow. If I made the game, I would have used them for something.
Yeah.
just
to round it out.
Yeah. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I don't fully understand. Maybe there's a reason I couldn't. I think on the whole, it's a good video game. There are some wonky moments, and the shooter controls, they haven't aged super well. That's the one.
Are there many shooters on the 64 that have aged well, control-wise?
Not really. I mean, in general...
Perfect Dark's alright.
Yeah.
But I think it's sort of got the same problem as GoldenEye, doesn't it?
It has similar issues. Thing is, what I discovered, and I'm sure I've spoken about this before, is that the best control style for those games is actually, at least in my opinion, the one where you're using the C buttons to walk around,
right, like
a WASD thing, and then the control stick to aim freely. There's a certain stiffness to the other way, where you have to... Once you can aim freely, the game works 30% better.
Right.
It's still held back if you play it on original hardware by the resolution and the frame rate. But if you're playing multiplayer, that doesn't matter, because everything's better when you're doing it with friends.
Yes, well, you're all under the same constraints.
Well, what do you think? Do we just keep going with this?
Up to you. I'm actually not certain. Given how much we've been winning, I'm wondering if maybe it's not fully working yet or something. Try 150, see if it's...
Yeah. I was literally just watching your Dark Souls play through,
God.
And there was one... I think it was episode 3 where you said the previous episode you forgot to record or something.
Something happened to it
the
anyway.
Taurus Demon.
Oh, the Taurus Demon, yeah, I lost that. Thankfully it was a boring fight. I looked like an idiot, but...
Well...
So the world didn't get to see that, but...
Well, the world knows you beat the Taurus Demon.
After my 16th attempt.
Yeah. I mean,
I did a whole episode of just the Taurus Demon, basically.
I'm pretty sure I just threw fire shits at them. I never remember the names. I'm just I just play the game and I get that glazed look in my eye for 5 hours, and I'm like, I am the soul man.
This would be cool if I got more dexterity.
I bet you have a dex build, you Poindexter. Oh, I missed. Literally.
Why do you
How
have
did I
them every second?
I threw it over you.
I threw 2 red shells past you in this.
Oh,
alone.
for damn
Bye.
sake! I'm trying not to say the F word as much because I'm trying to censor that. I'm experimenting because I feel like sometimes it's funnier.
Yeah,
I started watching a lot of Scott the Woz, which is somebody just groaned hearing that. I don't know. People don't
stop groaning. I can hear you groaning in the back. Shut up!
Shut up! I like Scott the Woz. Yeah, but he censors all those naughty words, right. And sometimes it's actually funnier. It's funny. I didn't think he was doing it for YouTube reasons, but they started airing like some of his episodes on G4, which I didn't even know existed still and might not exist. It might have gone out of business between the time I found out about that and the time that this happened. I don't know. G4 has been around for like infinity years, and I only sort of cared. But when they aired on G4, like the swearing was uncensored, and it was really weird because I'm so used to not hearing that man swear uncensored. So when he's wearing his little glasses and he's like, "What the f*** is a what the f***?" It's like, oh, that
can happen.
I didn't know he could do that.
I thought they did it in post.
Oh God! He's talking about some games, and he was like, they were released on many consoles, like the other thing, the GameCube, the N64, and the N-Gage. And then he starts laughing, and he's like, the GameCube. And it's stupid things like that. That's the kind of humor we do on Scott the Woz.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's
the kind of humor we do on this.
Which, as it turns out, can be a little bit refreshing sometimes.
Well, variety is the spice of life and all.
Yeah, variety is the Stromboli. But because like AVGN, all of his videos, obviously, he's like
polar opposite, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that either one's bad.
Variety's the slice of diarrhea shit. What were they thinking? I
can't believe I missed everything.
What were they thinking? Bowser Shell? You get it every single time? Well, that's just not fair.
Who's gonna dodge that?
Who's gonna dodge that? Maybe it was Fred Fox.
Don't you dare. I cannot believe you, Mario. I thought we were friends.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-boop. Ba-ba-ba-Scooby-Doo. Ba-ba-ba-yabba-doop. Ba-ba-ba-yabba-goo. Ba-ba-ba-wabba-hoop. Ba.
This is a bit more like it.
Oh, uh-oh.
Luigi Off-Road Racing.
Above the road. Underneath the road. Who knows?
You must be joking.
Ba-ba-da.
No, why is everyone able to throw fire? Except for Luigi. Go away. No! 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 No!
Now!
Luigi.
Yeah, I discovered this during my reviewing every Mario game series, but a lot of the voice clips from Mario Kart 64 came from this like weirdo Satellaview game, or at least, well, I don't know if they came from there, but they showed up there first.
Right.
Like that came before.
I see what you mean.
I mean, I guess.
Damn it.
Most likely scenario is that they got a bunch of voice clips for like future N64 games that were in development.
It wasn't like they were recording this for this game kind of thing.
Yeah, they're just like, hey Charles, here's this thing that 3 people in Japan are going to be able to play because it's the Satellaview service.
Could you give us a Yahoo, please?
Wee-hee! And I mean, he would do it because he was totally... Well, I'm sure he would still do it if, if he wasn't retired. For whichever reason he retired for.
Well, he's not retired from voice acting.
Well, he's retired from Mario. Hopefully we'll hear him in an anime dub. Or
Skyrim 2.
Skyrim 2.
Revenge of Charles Martinet's character.
Which is a dragon. Doesn't he play a dragon or something?
The dragon, I'm pretty sure. Like Olduin or whatever.
Oh.
Maybe I'm wrong about that.
I mean, I'm kind of trusting you on that because
don't. I've played probably about as much as the game as you yourself. Why did that happen?
I doubt that.
You think?
Well, Maybe not. I don't. I tried playing on computer. I couldn't get the thing to go full screen.
Oh.
After like an hour, it was in
Whoa.
like a 720. It was
Listen
like
to the funky beats on the.
it was like a 1024 by 686 like window, and it was in a window. The weirdest thing I've ever seen. I have never seen a game like just be so uncooperative than trying to play Skyrim on a computer, which is a game that has been re-released. And before anybody asks, this wasn't like a 2010 Dell laptop or anything, okay? This was like what at the time in 2016 was a pretty respectable machine. I'm talking 1070 i9 60 some odd and change processor. Well, also and 32 quad channel RAM sticks, like the good stuff. It's all the good stuff, or at least it was back then. I mean, today it can't even run Starfield, but that's because Starfield is a next-gen game.
Oh yeah, it's Starfield's fault.
It's Starfield is.
Oh, this map.
It's just not a good video game.
I'm a nightmare.
What can I say? Bethesda just doesn't know how to make games. Actually, I feel really bad. I feel bad that I can't get into Bethesda games because I know so many people love them, and it's part of the culture. It is like ingrained in the video gaming zeitgeist. Like it is so important, and there's so many people who are just like, man, New Vegas.
Yeah.
God, New Vegas.
The only one I can really.
Let me tell you about New Vegas. And sorry, what was the one?
I was going to say the only one I've claimed to have played is Skyrim. But
I got a copy of New Vegas because my friends told me to. I played it for 2 hours. Did the first like 1 or 2 quests where you're learning the basics and shooting bottles with like the shooting is really like off-putting. I don't like the way it feels, and I don't know if that's because like it's an RPG and it's like artificially making you less accurate or some. I don't know how it works, but anyway, I played it for 2 hours, stopped playing, and said, I don't think I like video games.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. It's a big, deep RPG, right? Every single like character you talk to has like 7 dialogue options, and it's really detailed in that way. It is a very RPG-ish RPG, which for a lot of people that's good. They love that, and maybe one day I'll learn to love it too. It might be a kind of thing where I have to learn to love it. I was not born
to love it.
I was not born to love it. I was born to play Dark Souls and hit things with a big sword and go wham. And I guess Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, well, those are the 2 games.
There are 2. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, there are 2 good video. Peach stole my shit. There are 2 good video games. It's Dark Souls and Banjo-Kazooie. If anybody tells you that there exists another good video game, they are lying to you.
Never trust them again.
Do not trust. Peach steal. Okay, so you steal my shit, and then you hit me with my own shit. Oh, and then you do it too.
Sorry.
Amazing.
I just need to make back these points somehow.
This is not good for me.
Would you agree with me that the AI is like a little bit better at this map for some reason?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, in the original, this was one of the few levels in the original, in Mario Kart 64, which I'm calling the original for some reason.
Right.
Because it was the original place this map was from.
Right.
This is one of the few courses where the frame rate was really not good. Like, it went to, like, 20s. Because, the graphics, I guess, were just that good.
Right.
There was a big boat. There's a big boat. True. And the N64 is notoriously bad at rendering boats.
Yes.
So, yeah. That didn't work out so well. I hit them into a banana. I'm a genius. I'm a god. I'm Shakespeare. Alright. Goal. Ow. I didn't get the goal. Oh boy.
I was hanging on the screen for a while. I missed the item. That probably would have saved me.
Yeah. I would love for that Zelda movie they're allegedly discussing. Well, not allegedly. Miyamoto himself was like, "Hi, I'm Miyamoto. I hijacked
the Nintendo Zelda movie." Yeah.
Yeah, I love that Nintendo Twitter will just the Nintendo's Twitter account will just like at certain intervals just have Miyamoto come on there like, "Hi, I'm using this now.
This is mine."
Like, that would have been unspeakably epic back in the old times. Like,
to hear from him directly at any point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to the earlier point of conversation, I do like Skyrim whenever I play it. I just never play it. I never finish anything I start in that game. I want to see what car we get. We got the birthday.
The birthday?
I want to drive the birthday.
Oh, I had fried egg. Okay, that'll cut well. Let's, Skyrim, you never finish anything you start?
Yeah, that was all I was going to say on that. Is I do like the game, I just never really get too far.
You know what? I think people... I think that is one of the things that makes it effective for people. It's one of the things people like. Because, like, it's very easy to, like, get... Okay, here's the quest. It's over here. Wait a minute. There's a ass dragon.
Yeah. It's like
over there.
It's got the Breath of the Wild thing
Okay,
where you get distracted easily and stuff. Yeah.
There are people who play nothing but Skyrim for years, and
I get why.
Yeah, maybe my problem is that I'm too much of a Rolling Stone. I'm like, okay, I need to get to the next thing, and it's a lot of it is a me problem, and that's something critics. That's a tricky thing for critics. They
think they have me problems.
Yeah. I
see what you mean.
I mean, it sounds stupid to say that because if you twist and stretch that in the right way, you can make
anything a me problem.
You can make anything meaningless. You can make all criticisms just turn into mush.
Well, it probably isn't just for you.
It probably just isn't for me, and it's like, well, yeah, but it's,
sure.
It shouldn't be for you either because the game is breaking.
Well, okay, maybe we don't have to go that.
that's for me. Yeah, Skyrim.
Oh, God damn it! I'm awful at hitting the boxes in this.
Yeah, Skyrim, though, I guess it just didn't make a great first impression on me because I don't think I should need. What did it start with? Like a bum ass launcher thing?
Yeah, it's got its own little launcher.
Wait, is it even like graphic? Like
yeah, I remember it looking kind of nice. Like it's got its own little Skyrim decals and stuff.
Okay. But I could never. I just found it astonishing back when I tried it that I couldn't. It just wouldn't go full screen just like that. Like that to me, like is the bare minimum. When I go into a game, I'm thinking like. Is this gonna suck? Is that gonna suck? I'm never thinking about, like, am I gonna be able to play this in full screen? Like, that's never a question.
I can't guarantee you'd like it if you tried it again, but, I haven't had quite that many problems with it, so perhaps it was just, like, a bad luck of whatever, drivers weren't updated on your machine at that time or something like that. Like, it might be one of those stupid things where it was in no one's control. So it might be worth giving it another try, but I obviously couldn't.
Yeah, that's one thing that consoles will always have over PC is
they're built to play the games and nothing but play the games.
Yeah, the PC adds so many variables and so many vectors for breakage.
Yeah.
Yes, you must look at this emulator. It's full of dark magic, I assure you. Listen to us tapping the buttons.
Tippy-tappy. Villainy.
Yes. Well, I am a Wario, so I'm gonna win. I'm too reluctant to homebrew my PS3 because if I break it, that means I have to buy a new one.
Right. You also already have a PS2.
Yeah. I have two. Neither of them work super well. One of them barely reads the discs. The other one reads the disc, but the first memory card slot is broke. Also, it takes 7 years to read the discs. So games like MGS3, where like you're getting a codec call every 2 seconds, it's like, and then like
there's a lot of radio interference.
Like,
Snake's just sitting there in the woods, like, come on, pick up.
It's like a guy walking around the bushes, like, is there a fucking guy there?
Yeah. Oh, you need a mushroom for that. Okay.
Mario Kart Super Circuit might have been one of the first games that I can remember actually buying for myself.
Super Circuit?
Yeah, for the Game Boy. This was like right at the end of the GBA's relevance in the market. It must have been because they were selling DS games. Because I got it at EB Games, which it's still crazy to me to think that they used to carry GBA games, even though like I mean, like I always think of them as modern, but that was modern.
It was, yeah.
So, like I can tell the kids 40 years from now. Yes, it's true. You can get a Mario from the Game Boy on the EB Games.
Well, it's kind of weird because
like that.
So gaming is what, about 40 years old now.
Yeah.
In general, I mean, obviously, like the earliest video game was probably in sometime in the 70s, but really 80s is where it.
Well, Pong was 72. Magnavox Odyssey was 72. Tennis for Two and Space War was like a decade earlier, but those weren't. There was no such word as video game. It was like an MIT experiment that some guys.
It was weird robot playable thing. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So, but what I was getting at was that
it was like, wow, how curious. We'll definitely beat the Russians this way with our video games.
What I was going to get at was that like the history of film dates back to what, like 1913, 18.
Well, the very first video camera, I think, was way at the end of the 19th century.
Right. Okay, so like 1890 something.
Yeah.
So that's what 100.
Yeah, it's
30
actually
years old. So
it's funny because in the grand scheme of things, film is still relatively young.
Yeah. But we think of there being such things.
But we think of it as being old because it's been 100 years.
Right.
I guess 100 years is the threshold at which another medium becomes art. So we got like 50 and change years until video games are considered an art form.
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at. The film is only about 2 or 3 times as old as video games, which is very strange to think about.
Yeah. It's all about perspective and looking at things in a different way than people expect you to look at them, and considering things that you hadn't previously considered.
Knowledge and thinking and such.
Yes. Some people say that Mario Kart 64 doesn't really have a memorable soundtrack or something. I was like, really? Have you not heard? How have you not heard? Bam, 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 bam. Like that's not your idea of memorable.
Oh, why is it always blue shells when I'm in
that's the internal name for it. Bam, 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 bam.
Ah! Punch him!
Ow.
Punch him, Peach! No! I was too focused on man-maxing you. To control the characters in the car.
Witness me!
No! Oh, I should not have mushroomed into there.
I played a game called Shotgun Mario. That was like day 12 or whatever, which was that Tuesday? I don't know when this one's going up. This is probably day 19 or something. So it would have been a week ago today. They went a lot further with that concept than I expected them to go.
I still haven't seen that video, but it's up now, I believe.
Yeah, it probably would be by now. Stomping Koopas.
That's a pretty good impression.
Oh, thank you.
Zoom, zoom.
I used to spend hours of my life stomping Koopas in the original Mario Brothers for the arcade at the laundromat. I did that in between my laundry. I stomped Koopas in between my laundry. So you know I'm the man to play Mario. Oh, damn it.
Incredibly fortunate timing. I have a banana. Yay!
Baby Ouija.
Baby Ouija. It's like a little Peter Griffin laugh, doesn't he?
Hey Lois, I'm in Mario Kart Double... How would he say?
I don't know.
I always mess up the accent. I get like 3 words in, and then I start messing it up. Hey Brian. Hey, I'm in Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. What? Lois! It's a game console. It's shaped like a cube.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Usually they're rectangles, but it's a cube. Lois, you know it only sold 21.5 and change million units.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I actually really like the Super Nintendo and GBA style courses. I don't know if anyone else feels that
I like their
way.
art style. I like they're kind of like got this unique like play blocks aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like it does kind of look like Mario and his friends like set up this really flimsy de facto race course that isn't really legit.
Yeah. This is not up to standard. This is not up to the rules. What the hell do they say in like football? This is not
up to the rules. I'm pretty sure that's it.
I don't know what they were thinking. Like, what can I say? Nintendo just doesn't.
They just wanted to hurt me.
They just don't respect their fans. they don't understand. They don't get it.
Truth.
I hope my controller.
I mean, if they respected.
Oh shit! My control. What's wrong with my controller? Oh, it just started working the second. I was hammering the button. He wasn't doing anything, and it started working again the second. Literally the second the light shined. There's a lot of.
Did you hear Tiny Wario?
Yeah. There's a guy in the new Ghibli film who has a big, giant pink nose, and every time I see him, I think he's Wario. I think he looks like Wario. And it's just funny to imagine Miyazaki drawing Wario, but like, yeah, but just picturing him animating Wario of all characters, but in that completely like dead ass, like balls to the wall, like I must make this.
Right.
I cannot fail. If I fail, then I will have failed.
Right.
Like just like
that thing that Miyazaki says constantly.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean, though, right? He's just
he's very artistically driven and
yeah,
and
he just like he says you must work until your nose bleeds, and I'm just picturing him like bringing that mentality into drawing Wario. Like he's drawing Wario like farting in like an extremely beautiful and detailed like Ghibli kind of way, and he just drawing the enormous fart cloud, and like he's like looking really close at the shading, and
spending
he's
like 30 minutes before making a stroke.
Yeah, and then he says something like, "We are approaching the end of times. Nobody appreciates this anymore. Why would anybody want to work in an industry like this?" And then he starts like drawing the onomatopoeia of like the farting, and it's just like, and he's like, "I am utterly disgusted by today's
humanity.
artists. They do not understand or appreciate." He just,
right.
Oh god! And that's how you make good movies. You draw a big farting Wario.
Big old Wario fart. Yeah.
Yeah. As part of the discussions for the Zelda movie, one of the fellas brought in the name of Miyazaki. Or Ghibli. He said Ghibli. He said they want it to be a live-action Ghibli film. And I'm thinking, so not a Ghibli film. So,
well, but I think that would kind of come full circle. There's a lot of elements.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I also thought that was the course. Well.
Yeah. Well, how about that?
That's awesome. I feel great about my life choices and personal well-being.
I guess what person was referring to, I totally forget who was saying it. It wasn't Miyamoto. He wouldn't say something like that. But it's possible they were just referring to the whimsy of it.
Right.
I think Zelda, the world of Zelda, does have a Ghibli adjacent whimsy to it.
Yeah, I think I would.
With like the Koroks, I can picture, like I can picture Koroks being drawn in like a Princess Mononoke type movie.
Right, and Nintendo overall has lots of characters like that. Like Pikmin obviously is.
Oh yeah,
the most obvious example, but
I would love to see a Pikmin film. I did it again. Shit.
I remember it. I was like, don't forget it this time. Don't forget it this time. It's the only reason I didn't make a mistake again was because I was focusing with 110% of my being on it.
Yeah. I did not expect to find out. I did not expect to learn that Tim Burton was an influence on Pikmin.
Tim Burton almost seems more likely for Zelda. Like I would have said, like Majora's Mask feels a bit Tim Burton.
It does. There's a weird, discomforting whimsy. That's what Tim Burton is. Discomforting whimsy.
It feels in the sense that it's in the same way Mother's trilogy is kind of like that, where it feels almost like it was made by the unfettered mind of a child rather than for the unfettered mind of a child.
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of disturbing about that is because like you recognize yourself in it, but in a way that like I would have stopped myself from saying that. If I were an adult, not if I were a kid. Is that our first star? Do I actually get to put my name in this time? Oh my god! It's an exciting time to be alive, my friends.
And your name is who?
It's who? It's Hug.
It's Hug. Hug!
Oh, whoa!
Oh, we got a new thing.
Screen. Hey, look at us go. I actually have no idea what that part of the car is, train is called. Oh my god!
I used to watch Thomas the Tank Engine all the time, so I should know. No, I don't so much anymore. Unfortunately, they ruined the show. They added this character named what is his name? His name is Bootsy or something. He's a little train car, and he goes wah! And it's just annoying.
I see.
That's a complete lie. There's no boots.
Just made that right up. I genuinely believe that. Oh, that doesn't block things in this game. I lied, and I'm sorry.
I was trying to figure out what would sound like vaguely believable, but just stupid enough that it wasn't. Oh, double combo. That's
it was one of us.
That's a goal. Goodbye, Donkey Kong.
What?
Did you see what that egg did?
It hit me.
It
curved around and like.
It was coming for me. It curved around me. It did like a Tokyo drift around me.
190-degree turn, and was just like, screw this one driver in particular.
It just decided to go after you.
Why? Okay, and then this I cannot believe.
But
I didn't. And the snail.
Quack.
I was looking for a smarter way to end it off, but Egg Vengeance speaks for itself, really. Look at Yoshi's little tail.
Egg Vengeance! I will exact Egg Vengeance upon that blue hedgehog!
Does fit with his naming scheme. Don't get too excited, boys! Those were the over-easy ones!
The over-easy ones. Oh, that was good.
Thank you.
The next ones are scrambled!
This is my first time dipping into egg humor, so I confess myself inexperienced. Oh yeah, Coconut Mall again.
They should have called it Egg Mall. I will change its name to Egg Mall. It will remain exactly the same otherwise. And we will sell Nintendo consoles, because nobody... I was in second place. I was in third and then second, and it came after me.
That blue shell had like the free thinking that the egg did. It was just like, no, I don't want the rules anymore. I want this person dead.
Yeah, it freaking like escapes the Matrix.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
Rogue Agent.
I thought you said Rogaine for a second. I was like,
it is exactly something I would say.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be talking about that.
I keep seeing Bowser and Wario in other cars, and I'm like, it's you.
Well, it's not.
Oh my god, did that car just drive through a side beam?
Probably. Have you seen...
That is unsafe and illegal.
Listen, this is a mall during Christmas time, okay? Like,
right.
These... Like, the people here...
are savages.
These people are insane.
Why did I trade that?
They're also not very bright, because they didn't go Christmas shopping, like, several, like, months in advance. Like I do.
I just got shocked by lightning and dropped my... What? Okay. First I got shocked by lightning and dropped my own question mark box on myself, and then I hit you with a shell and you drop a banana on me.
Yeah.
Most chaotic match we've had so far. You egg me out.
You egg me.
I'm not impressed.
I just pictured... I'm sorry, I just pictured, like, Robotnik making, like, a Valentine's Day card for his minions, and it's just him... Like it's him making like a heart with his hands, and he's like, "I egg you."
Yeah, I egg.
It's just really stupid, but like they all have to pretend it's like the best thing in the world because like
I'm just getting hit in the face.
Yeah,
over and over.
I love it, Dr. Robotnik. Yeah. Aw, you guys. I love Goofy Robotnik. I love how goofy he is. He's allowed to have more.
Don't lick me. This is a professional race course.
That's Yoshi. He likes to do that. We told him not to, but
he did not listen. Let's see if I can steal that egg from you. Oh, that doesn't make you drop it. Wario just spun wildly out of control in front of me into my item box.
Oh my god!
Well, that's convenient.
Ah! I got hit by a car. Everything. What happened? Everything fell apart at the last second.
Wow, there's something about this course in this game's engine that just breeds utter chaos. I have no idea what was going on in this race, but it was just a mess.
Well, like I said before, it's a mall during Christmas time.
I guess you're right about that.
It's not gonna... It's chaos.
How could this happen?
How could this
happen? Oh dear.
I remember PlayStation All-Stars.
Everyone remembers. Did they do a sequel to that, I feel like?
No, I don't think they did. I'm sure they wanted to. Like, they really wanted their own Smash. Because Smash makes, like, big money.
It does make that bank. Ah, your egg curved around the damn... Ah, I thought I had a mushroom in my hand. I saw the mushroom on the ground, my brain short-circuited, and I was like, go fast! And just threw my only weapon away.
Yeah.
I do love the billboard that just has a Shy Guy on a snowboard and it just says, jump! like, thanks. I'll remember that when I'm sledding downhill at 6,000 miles an hour.
Wait, what was I supposed to do?
What is happening?
Yeah, the cannon physics.
Oh no, I'm an 8th.
Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Wahoo! Ah! Ow, ow.
I may win. Why did that stop my boost?
I may win. I may win.
There's a chance. Oh my god, the red shells! What are they doing?
Ow! They hit. That one hit. That one hit.
Yeah, but
I'm getting
the
hit.
First two. Oh no. What happened?
I always loved this level as a kid. It's like a highway to nowhere.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got that, like, Liminal Spaces vibe, except there are cars here, but they're all...
Okay, that was just ridiculous.
Did you get Mario Karted?
I got Mario Karted.
Why did the red shell target the bomb? That's not what that's for. No, why? How were there this many chain jumps? This is what happens when I don't pick the babies. The chain jumps are in other people's hands.
Baby Ouija. Take it easy. I always used to think it was saying, take it easy.
Yeah, me
and I was
too.
like, that doesn't make any sense. He's killing you.
Relax!
Oh, shit, though.
Oh, wow.
What was I thinking? I accidentally discovered... Well, I don't know about accidentally, but by a complete fluke, I discovered that, like, Mario and Luigi's fireballs in Smash are based on their, behavior from Mario Bros. Arcade. I saw, like, the red... Because I was playing that for the reviewing every Mario game.
Yeah.
And I saw the red ones going up and down, the green one going to side, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's where the Smash Brothers comes from.
It's cool. All the little references like that.
Yeah, and it's really interesting, actually, because I learned a lot by playing every single Mario game. That will change a man.
The other cool thing about that is when there's references that you get when you go back and play the game because of Smash. Like, when I went and played the first Fire Emblem, Marth's, like, running animation is taken out of his like, critical hit animation in the actual game. And I was like, oh, he's the thing where he runs, like, the stupid thing where he, like, leans down forward, and it's like, how does that work as a run?
Yeah. I wonder if the next 3D Mario will be, like, some weird open world thingy.
Next 3D Mario? Huh.
Yeah.
It's like Sonic Frontiers?
Well, yeah, or more like an extremely huge version of Bowser's big... Angry Time. What the hell is it called?
His big angry time.
Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Big Angry Time.
No, that's a much better title, just on all accounts.
Yeah, he's big and he's mad.
I mean, it's very descriptive.
Yeah, that's the plot of the game. He turned really big and angry.
I don't claim to understand why the shells do the things they choose to do in this game. Which story resonated with them the most? Was it the one where he fell into a can of paint, or where it became a sticker? I don't think that's like. I don't think that. I'm not certain that was their thought process, but
it might have been.
You know, you're right. I cannot guarantee that it wasn't.
Yeah, because Nintendo, these are visionaries, right?
It's true.
They think of things in ways that
Processes
most people
cannot comprehend.
That most people don't. So their logical avenues are likely very roundabout and very unconventional, such that they reach the most bizarre conclusions, like consumable quest items and attacks are a good idea, which is not a good idea. But they acted like it was. Because they did it twice.
Hit and run twice by the same wagon in the span of 3 seconds. It ran me over and I was like, oh, you want some more? And just like came back around. But I mean, I don't understand why these are allowed on like the royal family's premises, like their estate.
It's probably a security thing.
I wish we could go kart on the royal family's estate in real life.
Well, like
it just seems like it would be
the royal
fun.
family of England.
Sure, any royal family.
Just driving around the Tower of London.
Yeah,
just like
open it up for public go-karting. Why not?
Yeah. I've never had beans and toast. Every time I hear about it, I'm like, that doesn't sound awful. It sounds a little unconventional, but beans are nice. Toast is nice. But
that's gotta be. That's probably the thesis of this video, really.
Yes, really. I mean,
took us like
it's deeply psychological.
6 Mario Kart cups to get to that. But you know what? Beans are nice. Toast's nice.
I was eating those beans.
Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans.
Oh! Ow. I hope that Life is Strange 3 has extra beans in it.
Better.
It's gotta have like ground beef.
Graphics.
It's gotta have ground beef, chili, beans. It's like chili con carne with like onions.
That was dastardly.
Onions and garlic, and what else goes in a chili? I guess chili powder. Yo, it's the bomb. Yo, it's got chili powder. I hate chili powder. That's so dumb how, like, Jesse threw their master escape plan in the garbage by saying that the meth has a secret ingredient. And it's chili powder. And Tuco's just like,
I don't remember
hate
that
chili
part.
powder. Yeah, you should watch it again.
Clearly.
It gets better every time you watch it. And you should watch Better Call Saul as well.
Yeah, no, I watched part of that one. I actually think perhaps this is not a popular opinion, but I found I liked it a bit more.
It wasn't you know what? That wasn't a popular opinion at first, but it started becoming a popular opinion as time went on. Because I think it takes... Whoa.
Why? God, but that's not fair.
I think it's pretty fair.
No. Incorrect. Your thoughts and feelings on this are not right.
Wait. What just happened?
You threw it over my head somehow.
And then I got hit by something.
I had one in my hand still.
Oh, wow.
Oh. That's cool. I do like that.
Yeah, but that was an unpopular opinion at first. At first, people were like, well, Better Call Saul sucks because they wanted, Breaking Bad, the squeak wool, with, like, they wanted, like, Walt and Jesse back in action, and, like, it's just, like, Walt and Jesse, like, making burgers with, like,
Just we need to cook.
Just we need to cook. He's like, Mr. White, these fries is the bomb. And it's just like, now, Jesse, we don't eat our own product. And it's just like, oh my god, why did I ever do meth?
The saline composition.
Why did I ever do meth? I just want to eat potatoes.
You're hungry, Jesse.
And there's a whole like side plot where he's getting fat, and then I don't know, something about fat Jesse. That's what people wanted, and what they got was way better than that. They just didn't realize it until, like, the last couple seasons. That's, would you call it a slow burn? I missed the star shit.
I'm not sure. I didn't also finish that one. You see, you're more an expert. Don't dare let that hit me, game designers. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it twice. I think you would be like, whoa.
If I finished it?
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
How do you get your next time? Wow!
Oh my god, Shanti's gonna be impossible here with all the ramps.
I think the word you're looking for is incredible.
Why is it this theme? Why isn't it the Shine Thief theme? I don't think I'm gonna catch you with this. Almost.
Oh, this really takes.
Thank goodness.
This really takes me back.
The Funky Stadium or the song?
This song.
Yeah. Oh my god, it circled around me. Did you see that?
Yeah. That was a masterful throw.
You put a lot of spin on it.
Yes, I calculated the air velocity. I calculated the wind.
It was like a Death Note level of planned out. Yeah.
Bye.
I must away.
Fire!
Oh my god, I almost got burned alive. Why did you have a red shell? I did not care for that. Give me this back. Oh my god! No, this can't happen this way. I'll be taking this now. Goodbye.
Some people don't like the Death Note anime very much.
I did not mean to use the star!
I've learned this the hard way when somebody told me it was bad, and I got
just mean.
That made me very sad to hear that something that I enjoyed.
What happened to the red shell?
No. It made me very sad to hear that something I enjoyed was actually terrible. I will say this about the Death Note anime. There should have been a scene where Light and L are playing Mario Kart Double Dash, specifically Shine Thief on Funky Stadium, so not Double Dash, this hack in particular. And that scene was in the manga, so why wouldn't they include it here? Yeah. Why not include it in the show?
Look, you need to stand still.
You know, that's the one thing live action adaptations have a chance to get right.
No. Why did I go into the one place that you can do that?
Shit.
Oh my god. Oh no. No, I won't be.
Oh my god! Damn it!
Oh my god!
Alright.
I reversed up the mountain and ramped it just over the shell.
Okay.
God. Astonishing. I thought you were a place that you weren't. That's on me.
Gotcha.
Ow.
Wow.
Yes, we won't.
Oh,
it does. Okay. I see we've both gone for this top tier play.
We are at an impasse.
What say we call a truce now and then just never talk about this again?
Yeah, that would be the least awkward. That would be the least awkward situation.
That would be not enough fun. I think I agree with you there. Full frontal assault! Nope. Didn't happen the way I was expecting. Alright. Mario's enjoying himself at least.
You never get me. Oh, he might.
How did I miss all of those? I'm the worst grenadier. I'm the worst Grundy at third.
Solomon Grundy.
I'm the worst Solomon Grundy. Wario was taking up position on top of the bastion. He's not listening to the negotiators.
That's so great. We created an entire story here.
How did I miss all of them every time?
I'm making my grand escape. They will write about it in history books and songs. Wow!
Come on. No! Taking a toll on me.
Yes!
Listen. No, that's not correct.
It's absolutely correct. It's backed up by
on
science.
The wrong side of history. How did you play up? I don't understand. I refuse to... Well,
yes!
It doesn't matter what I refuse, because I am now a charred heap on the ground.
I won! Die! Ow! Oh shit! Damn it!
Me fumbling my way to try and get to the banana and just drop it right in front of me. Die! No, how did I miss from that close? Well, okay, hang on. I want more balloons. Why have you not considered this? Listen!
Why have you
get
not
that back?
What the? Wait, what?
I took it back.
How?
I took it.
Did you have a? Did you have a mushroom?
I did. I had a fungus, which I employed to boost my engine into your face and steal your merriment balloon. Nope!
Get back here with my merriment
Illegal.
device. Oh.
Violates the code of conduct of Mario. I granted my own. I don't want to talk about it.
Yes!
Skill-based winning. Die!
Skill-based winning?
No! How did that not...
Yes! No!
Okay.
I should... It's at 3. I didn't wait for the invincibility.
Okay.
Oh!
This is actually the best balloon battle.
How
of course, because of this hill in the top.
They both missed! I had 2 red shells.
I can only imagine the chaos this map would be with 4 player.
Yeah, I'm hanging up the steering wheel. I hung it up. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
Can't handle anymore.
You know, because I can't trust you, Mario Kart. I can't trust you anymore.
The scene opens up to me in my closet, sifting through old jackets, and below one in the distance, I see my whole car hanging in the closet. like there's a clear layer of dust, and I give a fond look, remembering all the times I had getting hit by bombs that shouldn't have hit me.
Oh yeah,
And
I
at
threw
that
my
moment-
car in the garbage because I didn't want to remember any of this. In all seriousness, though, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed these levels, and I
Yeah,
think you
crazy
did too.
cool.
Yeah, it's great.
It's always cool because it seems like from a glance it's like, well, all you have to do is put the model in the new place, but they would have had to do a hell of a lot of work to get like the AI to go and drive around the courses, right?
Yeah, it's a very involved thing, and I imagine it's very finicky and something that I wouldn't have the patience to do. Not that I wouldn't. I'd try, but I don't know that I would do it. And this is very wonderful. I love playing Mario Kart Double Dash, and I love these levels. These were very good levels. So thank you so much for making this.
Crazy good.
Crazy good. And thank you very much for watching. I don't know what son of a bitch. I don't know what tomorrow's video is, but I'm sure it'll be a fun time. And thank you very much for joining me.
Anytime,
and allowing
brother.
me. Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. So thank you so much for watching my video. Bye-bye!
Ciao!